it's another episode of Anime Sensei, and our topic for today is anime where the protagonist seems weak, but is actually extremely overpowered. I believe everyone has seen an anime where they thought the main character was a weakling. However, they were in for a rude shock. These are the kind of anime that I'll be recommending in this video. These characters might look weak or act sluggishly, portraying a weak character. In some cases, they purposely pretend to be weak for various reasons. However, when they finally let go and show off their powers, they break even the internet. That's how strong they are. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. Camphor. Now imagine this, you sleep one night only to wake up with a wonderful female body. That's more or less what happens to our main character, Natsuro. He's informed that he has to become a camphor, and now his job is to fight the other camphors in female form. Just like that, he gets to transform into a girl, more beautiful than his own 2D waifu. Even his childhood friend falls for him, now that he can transform into a high school girl. And at his school, there are separate sections for both boys and girls. So he gets to be in the girls section with all the girls as a girl. An interesting plot indeed. Rumors of him dating his childhood friend also start flying around, and they attract a lot of attention. But the question is Natsuro's power a blessing or perhaps a curse? 9. Kaukaku no Regios. Post-apocalyptic worlds in anime are peculiar, because you never know what you'll find, honestly. It could be anything. Brutality and war are definitely at the top of the list, but also beauty and compassion. So imagine my surprise watching Kaukaku no Regios, as I saw a high school in a post-apocalyptic world. To my surprise even further, it's actually a really good anime. The world is overrun by mutated beasts, and in the academy city of Zuelni, Leifan Alsef is trying to forget the past and usher into a new life. However, he gets caught between military leaders and student council schemes to join the military platoon. His past and future collide, as he's consistently unaware of which side he should step to. Should he forget the past and start a new life? Or should he give up and do what he does best? Well, he'll figure it out in the academy full of different kinds of people, especially girls. 8. Gakusen Toshi Asterisk. In the past 100 years, an unprecedented crisis ended up reforming the world as we know it. This disaster was dubbed as Inversia. The authority of the prominent nations declined, and the organization that took control is called Integrated Empire Foundation. But the most unexpected change was how, because of this incident, humans are now born with supernatural abilities. There are all kinds of them, but those who are the most elite in terms of abilities are handpicked to attend the top 6 schools throughout the world, and they are also supposed to duel in entertainment battles. Ayato Amagiri is one of them. In fact, he's a transfer student who ends up in one of these schools on a scholarship. And as you can expect, he sees a girl named Alexia without her clothes. And just like that, she challenges Ayato to a duel. 7. Seirei Gensauki. He might seem like a frail, weak young boy, but as they always say, looks can be deceiving. Inside this young body is the mind of an adult male that died in a traffic accident. And Rio, the owner of that body, has a never-dying rage to avenge his mother after she was killed in front of him. Talk about a harsh life. He even saves the princess of the kingdom without hesitation from her captives when no one else would. As thanks, the king admitted him to the Royal Bertram Academy, bringing him one step closer to gaining the power and strength he needs to exact his revenge. But not like he really needs it. He's already a prodigy and caused everyone in his class to become jealous of him. 6. Satsuriku no Tenshi. The 3 genres that describe this anime include horror, psychological, and thriller. Now, if these 3 were the only genre, the series would have been something very dark and mind-blowing. But there's also a 4th genre, and it's adventure, which makes this anime a bit unique. The story goes like this. There's a girl named Rachel Gardner whose lifelong wish is to die, but then one day she wakes up in somebody's basement, and she doesn't have the slightest clue as to how or why she's there. But she comes across another person. He's a murderer named Zach, and he's also there for some reason. So they both decide to help each other out until they escape this basement. But Rachel makes him promise that he'll kill her as soon as they are out. Now what's interesting is that this building has floors, and on each there is a boss. To ascend, one must defend themselves against those bosses. 5. Fate Apocrypha. As we all know, Apocrypha is kind of the black sheep when it comes to the Fate series, for it being good but not as good as UBW. The thing with Apocrypha was that it needed more episodes and more detail spent into its characters, their stories, and motives. One of those characters is the homunculi, later the strongest monster in the Holy Grail War Sieg. And yes, he's named Sieg after Siegfried, since he got his heart from him. As a homunculus, he had one task, which is to obey orders and do as his creator's bid. However, later on, he develops a consciousness and strives in the Grail War for one single thing, freeing his brethren trapped in that organization and showing them that even homunculi can live freely. The Apocrypha series had a wide cast of characters with 7 servants and masters on each side of the spectrum duking it out for the Holy Grail. As a Fate fan, I love this series and enjoy it so much, but UBW is still the GOAT. Sorry, Apocrypha. 4. Tokyo Majin. In case you want that 2000s action to come back, the nostalgia to hit you right in the face, then this is your thing. The anime based on a manga based on a video game from the 90s, it sure feels like we have a new Inception on our hands. However, with Tokyo swarming with all these monsters to keep them busy, there's a much more hideous force at play in the shadows, just waiting for that curtain call. However, with Tatsuma Hiyu and the other members having all these powers awaken all of a sudden, neither the demons nor this mysterious figure seems that much of a challenge now, does it? Adrenaline kicking, mysterious, and packed with all the demons you can hate all day, Tokyo Majin is a must-watch to have witnessed the golden action once again. 3. Jormungand. Koko Hekamatyar might seem to the normal passerby as a cold-hearted, antisocial person. Don't be fooled by her looks. She's far worse than that. There's a thin line between genius and insanity. In Coco's case, both are fused together into one. She's smart and collected, makes the most intricate of plans, and is the most wanted criminal and most dangerous one by the CIA. She created a well-synced team, and all working together like the gears of a clock in unison and order, giving everyone roles they're most suited for. Coco is prepared to do whatever it takes and using whatever means necessary to reach her goal. Even if it includes some innocent lives lost in the process, then so be it. 2. Tower of God. The first one of 3 webtoons that got an anime adaptation last year. Tower of God is an anime that puts a strong emphasis on world building, and the intrinsic sense of mystery is a part of its appeal. There's a tower that is almost comparable to the size of a planet much bigger than Earth, and the story follows a group of characters whose goal is to aim and reach the highest inhabited floor. Whoever can do so will be able to attain whatever they desire, be it wealth, fame, authority, or something even grander. Those who are chosen by the tower are regulars, and those who come from outside the tower are called irregulars. The main character, Bam, happens to be one such irregular. And even though the story in the anime is still in its earliest stages, if you check out the webtoon, you'll see just how much more there is to Tower of God. 1. Muno Nanana. One thing's for sure, the anime knows how to keep things simple. With the enemies of humanity and the talents making sure we've got something great coming our way, Muno Nanana has got the perfect cast of characters to bring a story that would have us fuming to the very limit, while the anime hits us with that unexpected surprise soon after. Seeing all these abilities making the animation pull off those stunts is cool and all, but it's all fun and games till the real talent makes an appearance. Cause with Nakajima Nanao being the one behind the talent in question, things just aren't proceeding the way it all played in our head the moment we started the show. A great set of characters, horrific creatures making you want to slam them yourselves, and battles that serve as the perfect cherry on top. What could you ask more? And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!